Celebrating 10 years of Maximum Destruction, your 10-time World Finals champion, Tom Menon, Maximum Destruction.
That you feel, love that was even remotely real. How can you understand something that you never had? Oh baby, if you let me, I can help you out with all of that. Girl, let me love you, and I will love you until you learn to love yourself. Girl, let me love you, I know your trouble, don't be afraid. Girl, let me help. Girl, let me love you, and I will love you until you learn to love yourself. Girl, let me love you, a heart of darkness that's brought to light. I'll take you there. Girl, let me love you. Girl, let me love you, baby.
Monster Jam fans, it's time for our Advanced Auto Parts Monster Jam Round 1 of racing. We got two competitors on the track, ready to go on the track. And it's time for our first event live on YouTube. Pulling to the line, we've got Morgan Kane in Iron Man taking on Nicole Johnson in Scooby-Doo. Very close race. Let's take a look at the replay on the Monster Jam media board up there at the top. And you can see Morgan Kane making a big mistake there and letting Nicole Johnson come back and move on to the second round of racing. Our next race features Adam Anderson in Gravedigger, the legend, taking on Ryan Anderson in Son of a Digger. It's a brother versus brother matchup. They're pulled to the line and ready to go racing here in Advanced Auto Parts Monster Jam. Advancing on Ryan Anderson in Son of a Digger, taking advantage of Adam's mistake. The little brother, the Phenom, takes the win here tonight.
I think when it's all over, it just comes back in flashes, you know?
Our next race, we got Dan Evans in the Rod Ryan Show Monster Truck taking on Alex Blackwell in the brand new red Captain's Curse for this season. He takes on a heavy hitter. Both of these drivers veterans in their own respect. And tonight, they're taking each other on in the first round of Advanced Auto Parts Monster Jam Racing. What a race! Take a look at the replay! Unbelievable close race, but Alex Blackwell taking the hit from it. He rolls that truck all the way around, going wild, but he does take the win, advancing on to the next round. Crazy wreck, though. We're going to find out if he can continue to race through the rest of the night. They're going to make sure that truck is in tip-top shape for our next round, and also for our final competition of the night, the freestyle competition. We know you Monster Jam fans came out here to see a good show, and all 16 trucks intend to put on a great show. Our next matchup of round number 1 features Medusa taking on Lindsay Wink in the Lucas Oil Crusader, one of our best racers in the history of monster trucks, and coming from that Jimmy Cretan camp and into Blue Thunder, now back in the Lucas Oil Crusader. He's ready to take on Medusa. And what a close finish there, but Lucas Oil Crusader edging out Medusa there to move on, and Medusa trying to make up the ground, rolls that truck over in the corner. A great race between both of our competitors.
Get up, you good for nothing. Didn't you?
the best. You can be the King Kong banging on your chest.
You could beat the world, you could beat the war. You can talk to God, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You could be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you go find yourself.
Standing in the Hall of Fame,
Yeah,
and the world's gonna know your name.
yeah.
'Cause you burn with the brightest flame, and the world's gonna know your name. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You can go the distance, you can run the mile. You can walk straight through hell with a smile.
You could be the hero, you could get the gold.
In our next race, we got Brad Allen in the Brutus monster truck from Team Scream Racing in Detroit, Michigan, taking on Tom Menon, the 10th anniversary of Max D, that beautiful LED bond. He pulls to the line. He's ready to race here tonight. Big problems for Tom Menon. He was all over the track there. Possible big problems for Max D. I'm sure they can fix that tire, but I don't know. That is a tough break from Maximum Destruction on the track there. The LED Max D, that beautiful decade of destruction. Maximum Destruction. We're going to find out in a moment if that truck is ready to go. They're going to have to thrash on that piece. It is in shambles right now. But Tom Menon does move on against Brad Allen. He was looking all over the place throughout that entire race. So we're hoping that he can hopefully pull it all off here tonight.
¿Puede venir?
Y enséñale que
Ooh, I got a body full of liquor with a cocaine kicker, and I'm feeling like I'm 30 feet tall. So lay it down, lay it down. You got your legs up in the sky with the devil in your eyes. Let me hear you say you want it all. Say it now, say it now.
Our next race, Todd LeDuc in Metal Militia taking on Gunslinger Scott Hartsock. Pulling to the line. Two heavy hitters. Scott Hartsock familiar with this track, and so is Todd LeDuc. Let's see how these matchups fare.
I promise it's a killer. You'll be banging on my chest, baby. You and me, baby, making love like gorillas. You and me, baby, making love like gorillas.
Take a look at the replay. What a finale from Todd LeDuc, trying to make up all that ground in another wreck. But it was worth it. Todd LeDuc does win that matchup, but unfortunate because that tire is off the front of that truck. But Todd LeDuc crossed the beam first. He makes it across the line first. Will it be
Give it to me,
Will he be able? I'm just making sure right now, the officials, as you can see on the video board, just making sure. Todd LeDuc did cross the line first, and as you can see, tire comes off and that truck slides into its spot, and hopefully they can fix that truck. There's a lot of damage. We're going to find out if those two trucks can come back out. Tom Menon and Todd LeDuc both back-to-back huge wrecks. And tonight, our next race features two old friends. Dennis Anderson and Gravedigger taking on his former crew chief Dustin Brown in Wolverine. Let's see these two starlit competitors take on each other. Moving on, we got Dennis Anderson and Gravedigger.
Return to the Mac, get on what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up, first shot, come strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, nope, y'all can't copy yet. Bad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. Chrome music, I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yeah, I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit game and Plinko in my style. Money, stay on my craft and stick around.
Our next race, we got Lupe Soza in the People's Truck Grinder, taking on Avenger Jim Kohler, the two-time Freestyle World Champion. Let's take a look at that replay. A very close race. Jim Kohler and Avenger, although going wide, was taking advantage of those mistakes. Jim Kohler and Avenger moves on, but look at this wreck from Grinder and Lupe Soza. And Lupe Soza not in his normal machine, his normal Monster Jam truck. He is in currently John Seesock's truck for the weekend. as Lupe Soza not able to be in his other truck this weekend, so using John Seasock's brand new state-of-the-art chassis and not quite fully attuned to it. So as you can see, he's shed about 90% of that body. All he's got left is a little bit of the cab. We'll see him back in freestyle as Jim Kohler moves on to the next round of racing. Our first matchup, round number 2. Scooby-Doo! Nicole Johnson advanced on from round number one to take on Ryan Anderson, who beat his own brother to get here in Son of a Digger. What a race! Ryan Anderson looking very, very strong on this track. As you can see, almost no rear steering into that corner, and he's just swinging that thing wide open. Anderson Ragged Edge style, as they call it, and Ryan Anderson moves on to the semifinal round. Our next race of round 2. Alex Blackwell in Captain's Curse, taking on Lucas Oil Crusader and Lindsay Wink. We saw Alex Blackwell take a tumble. We'll see if he can maybe keep it composed in this next race. Moving on, Lindsay Wink in the Lucas Oil Crusader. And Tom Menon and his crew thrashed hard, and they are back out to take on Todd the Duke and Meta Militia, whose crew was also thrashing it hard at the same time. They both pulled out from their pit stall, and every driver and every crew member that wasn't working on their own truck was working on either of these two, and it's a marvel that both of these trucks are back out. Spare rim on Meta Militia, spare rim on Tom Menon's Max D. They are ready to go here tonight. And Todd the Duke wild ride, but Tom Menon and Max D looking faster than ever tonight in that second pass. They're a lot faster than his first pass in round number 1, and he moves on to the semifinal round, and his opponent will be decided by the next race. Up next, our final race of round number 2 of racing in Advanced Auto Parts Monster Jam. We've got Avenger, Jim Kohler taking on Gravedigger, Dennis Anderson. And Jim Kohler might have just gotten the luckiest break of his Monster Jam career. He was making mistake after mistake, but Dennis Anderson not looking like himself tonight. On that replay, you can see he wipes out, and Jim Kohler and Avenger taking home the win. Jim Kohler and Avenger moves on to the semifinal round. What a story. Our next race of round number of the semifinal round, our first race of the semifinal round is Lucas Oil Crusader Lindsay Week taking on the Phenom Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger. Take a look at the glue to the action replay. Take a look at the replay. As you can see, Son of a Digger taking the win on the Monster Jam video board, and Lucas Oil Crusader going for a wild ride.
Never break a sweat for the other guys. When you come around, I get paralyzed. And every time I try to be myself, it comes out wrong like a cry for help. It's just not fair. Pain's more trouble than love is worth. I guess for air, it feels so good, but you know it hurts. But you make me wanna act like a girl, paint my nails and wear perfume for you. Make me so nervous that I just can't hold your hand. You make me glow.
In our semifinal round, Monster Jam fans, I want to know who you think's gonna win in the semifinal round. We got Tom Menon and Max D taking on Avenger Jim Kohler. Who do you think that Tom Menon and Max D is gonna take it, or do you think it will be Avenger Jim Kohler? What a race! Tom Menon made a huge mistake. You can't deny that. Jim Kohler in Avenger is your winner. He moves on to the final round for the first time in his career. Jim Kohler in Avenger is in the final round on live television here tonight. What a spectacle this is. Tom Menon and Max D making a huge mistake. He rolls over, and that truck looks to be in shambles right now. They're going to make sure that truck is ready for freestyle, but Jim Kohler is your winner. Yeah.
sleeping now, no sleeping now. When the lights turn down, they don't know what they heard. Strike the match, play it loud, giving love to the world. We'll be raising our hands, shining up to the sky. 'Cause we got the fire, fire, fire. Yeah, we got the fire, fire, fire. And we gonna let it burn, 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 burn. We gonna let it burn, 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 burn. Gonna let it burn, 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 burn. We gonna let it burn, 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 burn.
It's the final round of racing. And it's time to meet your competitors. Let's hear it in the yellow lane. Ryan Anderson, son of a digger, the Phenom. Taking on Jim Kohler, Avenger. Your winner, Ryan Anderson, son of a digger. We'll be right back in just a few moments with our last competition of the night and finishing out our series, our finishing out our night here in Houston, Texas. It's been a great night. We still got the last competition of the night.
It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Let's make a night you won't remember. I'll be the one you won't forget. Ooh,
Clothes off, twerking in their bras and thongs. Face down, booty up. That's the way we like it go down. Swing your partner round and round, and then the night is going down. One more shot, another round, and then the night is going down. Swing your partner round and round, and then the night is going down. One more shot, another round, and then the night is going down.
It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Let's make a night you won't remember. I'll be the one you won't forget. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Let's make a night you won't remember. I'll be the one you won't forget. Con los terroristas. Con los terroristas.
It's time for the freestyle competition. Advance Auto Parts Monster Jam fans, we got 16 trucks in the back. They're all gonna put it down. Let's hear it for your first competitor of the night, Jim Kohler Avenger. He is your two-time freestyle world champion. What a run to kick it off. Take a look at the replay from Jim Kohler in the Avenger. As you can see there, a great save. Our judges submitting their score. We got 3 judges tonight. Our top score of 30. Or our top score. Yeah, our top score of 30. We got 3 judges tonight. Plus our bonus judge who can score up to 5 points. No bonus points awarded for Jim Kohler as he was unable to make it into bonus time here tonight. But Jim Kohler and Avenger putting down a run that will be remembered by all you Houston fans, I'm sure. But tonight, Jim Kohler and Avenger not able to fill those couple seconds. We're going to see what those scores from the judges are in just a moment. The score from Avenger. The score is a 20. Jim Kohler and Avenger kicking us off here tonight. A great score. A 20 is the one that will show us the most signs here tonight. He is your current leader with a score of 20. Our next competitor of the night. Let's hear it for Megabyte, Brad Allen. Bonus time for Brad Allen. Give it up for Brad Allen and Megabyte. Unreal run. There you go. That's how you kick off a great run. The score for Brutus only an 8, or the score for Megabyte, only an 18. Not enough for a top score from Brad Allen. That means your leader still remains Jim Kohler in the Avenger. Out next, let's hear it for the American woman herself. Your two-time World Finals champion, freestyle and racing, Medusa. And she comes out of the track, Medusa. Bonus time for Medusa! Give it up for Medusa, finishing out her run. Look at that replay. Some great run, some great footage from Medusa, some great highlights on that video board. You can see pulling up there some big air straight up and down from Medusa. A great run, but we'll see if that'll be enough to take the top spot away from Jim Kohler and Avenger. The score, 17 for Medusa. Not enough for the top spot, but a good run from Medusa. We'll see where that keeps her at as our next run. Trying to take Jim Colon off the top. Let's hear it for Scott Hartsock in Gunslinger.
Talking real gunslingers. I'm talking real outlaws. They saddle up and ride on into town. When it was high noon in the mall saloons, you knew what was going down. They took it outside. Took it outside. Loose man to man, toe to toe, you know they had to go. Nobody's gonna break it up. Not until you've had enough. If you think you've got the guts, and let's take it outside. Or if you think you're man enough, you really wanna knuckle up. If you won't shed a little blood, then let's take it outside. Let's take it outside. Things have changed. A lot of talk, a lot of pushing and shoving. Well, if you won't walk the walk, well, let's have some respect. We got girls in here, and just pay your tab. Lay down your beer halls, and let's take it outside.
5 seconds remain in bonus time. Big A to finish us out, and what a run! Gunslinger finishing out his run. Look at that. Take a look one more time at the replay. Huge air. Turns it into a tumble over and he's on his lid. What a freestyle run. Let's see what that score is going to be. Your score for Metal Militia, 24. Or your score for Gunslinger, 24. That is your new score to beat. Gunslinger goes into the top spot. He is looking for a freestyle win tonight, and it's a good score. He's 5 points. He's got 6 points to work with there, and every driver coming up next has that many points to work with. That 6 point margin they gotta work with. Up next, let's hear it for Todd LeDuc, Metal Militia. leaving 15 seconds on the clock in bonus time. Give it up for Todd, Duke, and Metal Militia! What a freestyle run! Let's see what those scores from our judges are gonna be. The scores are in for Metal Militia. 27, Metal Militia taking the lead, even though they didn't fill all the clock. They did not care. That was enough for your new leader as he takes home the top spot so far. Early on in the freestyle competition, we only got 3 points to work with as Todd LeDuc
Con los terroristas. And do the Harlem Shake. Con los terroristas. And do the Harlem Shake. Con los terroristas. Con los terroristas. And do the Harlem Shake. Con los terroristas. Con los terroristas.
Our next competitor. Let's hear it for Grinder. Advance Auto Parts Grinder, the People's Truck. Representing the entirety of Monster Jam, Lupe Soza in Grinder. Lupe Soza not in his normal truck this weekend. He's running that grinder machine from John Seesaw, going for a wild save. Not able to get it. And in his run early on, that truck from John Seesaw holding up good for Lupe Soza. You can see on the replay there some nice air throughout that run. And here you can see he just gets it up sideways, trying to save it there. Didn't quite pull it all the way back down, and the truck was not all there for him, unfortunately, ending his run early. The score, a 14. Not enough for the top spot here tonight. The new leader still in the hot seat. Metal Militia with a score of 27. Out next, let's hear it for Son of a Digger, Ryan Anderson. Incredible run starting from Ryan Anderson here. 60 seconds to go still in total. Winding down that regulation clock. Ryan Anderson throwing down a crazy ragged edge run right now. Unable to pull off the save, but a run to remember from Ryan Anderson, and Son of a Digger goes in a bonus time and gets some big air straight up and down and landed on that truck, and unfortunately that landing would be what would break the truck into pieces. Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger left it all on the track there for you fans, but it wasn't enough to fill all the clock. Will that be enough from our judges? The score is in, and it might look familiar at 27. That means we got a tie for the score to beat right now. And our tiebreaker, John, will put his score in at the end. If our driver doesn't take that top spot up, still 3 points to work with regardless. Coming up next, Lindsay Wake and Lucas, Oil Crusader. Leaving a couple seconds on the clock in that regulation time, or in the bonus time there, and you can see some big air from Lindsay Wink. Gets it onto the side and wasn't able to pull out the save. Unfortunately, Lucas Oil Crusader leaves a little bit of time. Will it be enough to take the top spot?
Con los terroristas. And do the Harlem Shake. Con los terroristas. Ey.
'The score, a 24 for Lucas Oil Crusader, which means our tie at the top still remains, as our tiebreaker score has already been decided. We're going to find out, though, at the end of the night if nobody else takes the top spot. Coming up next, Dan Evans in the Rod Ryan Show. "30 seconds left in regulation time." That does it for the Rod Ryan Show. Big breakage, too much air there. Unfortunately, wasn't able to handle it. But the Rod Ryan Show and Dan Evans was not a disappointing run by any means. Just unfortunately cut a little bit short. But look at the slap wheelie there. Some nice run from Dan Evans. Unfortunately, just wasn't quite able to make the cut in terms of getting that tops, or in terms of filling all the time. He wasn't quite able to get into bonus time. Just goes a little too big, a little too soon, and unfortunately it costs him taking that truck off the track right now.
Con los terroristas. And do the Harlem Shake.
Scores are in. It's a 16 Not enough for the top spot and for the Rod Ryan Show, a Houston local sponsorship. And tonight, coming out next, we got Morgan Kane and Iron Man. "30 seconds remain in regulation time." They're gonna pause the clock there. He'll be allowed to refire here. Little debate between the tech officials. They seem to be letting him go. He just got out of bounds there. It's bonus time! Unbelievable! What a move from Iron Man! That might just be Crash Madness 2013 right there. Morgan Kane! Scores are in a 28. Morgan Kane and Iron Man taking the lead here with the highest bonus score of the night of 4 in his bonus time score. So unbelievable there. And coming up next, Nicole Johnson and Scooby-Doo had a great run last weekend in Toronto, and tonight she looks to try and take home the freestyle victory. Bonus time for Scooby-Doo. Give it up for Scooby-Doo! Solid run. We'll see what the scores from our judges are going to be. Score for Scooby-Doo, a 19, not enough for the top spot. We still have that 2-point difference left from our bonus scores, a total score of 30. Up next, it's Alex Blackwell and Captain's Curse. It's bonus time! And that does it for Alex Blackwell and Captain's Curse. As you can see here, a great move, huge wheelie there. Rode it out, and unfortunately that truck was not able to hold up. Captain's Curse, a 28, tying for the top spot, and our tiebreaker judge submitted his score, so we know who wins the tie, and we'll announce it at the end of the night if nobody's able to beat that 2-point gap there and take the top spot once again. So sharing the hot seat right now, Captain's Curse, Alex Blackwell, and Morgan Kane in Iron Man. Those two are excited each other, but looking for their first wins equally right now, as we still have the last 4 trucks of the night to go. Coming up next, it's Wolverine and Dustin Brown. Tough break there, rolling that truck over. Dustin Brown was really starting to turn it up too. As you can see here, he just catches a bad rut there, rolling the truck over and wasn't able to save that thing. Tough break.
Harlem Shake.
The score, a 7 for Wolverine, as Wolverine unfortunately wasn't able to leave left a lot of time on the clock there. Unfortunately, wasn't able to fill all of it. Up next is Dennis Anderson, Gravedigger. Having some problems. The clock is paused. He's refired. Dennis Anderson is angry and ready to go. Dennis Anderson unable to get into bonus time, but what a freestyle run that he had started. You can just feel the energy from Dennis Anderson here. Pulls out a save into another combination save there. Big air after big air after big air. Dennis Anderson was not holding back, and unfortunately it caught him. He rolls over right in front of that wall. The score for Gravedigger, 22, not enough. Here tonight as our competitors wrapping up 2 more to go. Coming up next, Adam Anderson, Gravedigger, the legend. That's gonna do it for Adam Anderson and Gravedigger. As you can see there, that truck shuts down. He refires it, keeps going, breaking the truck in half, but he pulls out a save. No bonus time for Adam Anderson, but a good run for the circumstances. That poor truck gave up on him after a couple hits in. That score is in. Adam Anderson getting a 16 with one competitor remaining on the night. Coming out next, Tom Menon, Maximum Destruction. 10 years of Maximum Destruction. Bonus time for Maximum Destruction. He's got a bro truck, but he's not giving up for you fans. Tom Menon, Maximum Destruction. Leaves only a few seconds, but Tom Menon was spectacular the whole run. Even in bonus time, possibly the best showing we've seen all bonus time here. Gets it into a little bit of a wheelie, rolls it up, and he lands right on the rear of that chassis. Tom Menon in Maximum Destruction. The scores are in. It's a 30 Max D, your freestyle winner. Tom Menon Max D wins freestyle for the second week in a row. Last weekend in Toronto, he was your freestyle, or last weekend in New Orleans, he was your freestyle winner. And he went absolutely insane on the track. He won freestyle last time out in New Orleans, getting a score of 22. That was the highest score we saw that night, as Adam Anderson went out first and also got a 22. So two competitors getting that score of 22. Tom Menon looks to extend his record out even further to try and take home as many points as he can on the road to Vegas. We're not too far away. One more event remains. We'll see you fans on March. We'll see you fans March 16th in Miami, Florida, as we prepare for our World Finals in Las Vegas, Nevada. Monster Jam World Finals 14.